Good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome back to Air Radio Salguero Spin today, 11th January 2021 as usual, Monday to Friday, today, Tuesday. The bulletins from BJL the Gambia. So far we are going to deal with point newspaper because the standard since yesterday we haven't seen any update rather than the KMC saga from yesterday. So the first story on point newspaper: Gambia employs leverage for Agric products in China. Gambia uses diplomacy as Agric products still disallowed in China. Senegalo Gambia care commends Barrow and urges mutual maintenance of peace. Trust Bank donates $500,000 to GRTS for AFCON coverage. Drug suspect injures himself in attempt to flee arrest. Then GRA project dollars contract management training commence. UDP expresses full confidence in Supreme Court. Nyambai Forest Park can generate hundreds of jobs for Gambians if discretion stop, as they said. So let's go back with the first story on point newspaper. Point newspaper, the first story: Gambia employs leverage for Agric products in China. And Gambia uses diplomacy as Agric products still disallowed in China. This one by Ismaila Sonko and read by Hajalama Air Radio Salguero. Now the details. A reliable sources has confirmed the point. Gambian agricultural products are disallowed in the People's Republic of China. The anonymous sources said the shipping lines in the Gambia have confirmed the same story. According to our sources, he had informed a person working at the Ministry of Agriculture, and the person responded that this has been an issue. The Deputy Permanent Secretary at the Ministry of Trade, Industry, Regional Integration and Employment, Abulai Jame, when contacted for comments, said diplomatic channels have been employed over the matter. He explained that before one exports an agricultural products to the People's Republic of China, you need to have the requirement from the Chinese authorities. The Deputy Permanent Secretary Jame said China gives chance to the developing countries to waive the duty on food products, and Ministry of Trade and Food Safety and Quality Authority FSQA have made an assessment and sent the food products from Gambia. He added that based on that, the Chinese authorities allow fish and seasons products, while the request for groundnuts is still pending. According to Deputy Permanent Secretary Jame, his ministry and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs will engage the Chinese embassy in the Gambia in order to remedy the situation for the betterment of the Gambian farmers and the country at large rather. He further explained that the Gambia and China have a good relationship, and since the change of the government, the Chinese government has extended their provincial trade regime with the Gambia, and this is part of the flexibility of World Trade Organization WTO that allows developing countries that are in position to give provincials to less developed countries. Jame said the Chinese government has extended those provincials to the Gambia, but it is not only the Gambia that is benefiting from this provincial treatment, but countries like Senegal as well. He added that the Gambia requested the approval to export various products that have potential to be exported, such as the groundnut, fish, cashew nut, and sesame cell, products that we think have potential for export. Jammeh said the list was prepared by the FSQA with the different stakeholders, as FSQA is the competent authority to ascertain the quality of food products and food-related products for export and import. He added that this list was sent to China, and they responded that list was long because the request does not came from only the Gambia, but only developing, not from only the Gambia, but other developing countries. We had done that in 2018, and we resubmitted it through FSQA, and they also sent it through our diplomatic channels. The Deputy Permanent Secretary Jammeh noted that the Chinese authority reviewed it and sent a questionnaire regarding those products. The whole idea is to know whether the products are safe for human consumption, and those answers were provided and resubmitted to the Chinese authorities. He further said after China reviewed their answers, they gave the approval to the Gambian government to export sesames, and last year they gave us another approval to export fish and its related products. Our request for groundnut is yet to be approved after the submission of the answers they requested, and they sent supplementary question, and the Ministry of Trade worked closely with the FSQA and prepared the response, which were submitted to the Chinese authorities through a diplomatic channel in November last year, and we are awaiting their response, he added. Deputy Permanent Secretary Jammeh assured that his ministry would continue to follow up through diplomatic channels while working according to bilateral engagement with the Chinese embassy in Banjul in order to remedy the situation. Stay tuned and go. We'll be back momentarily after a short jingle in Mandinka. Assalamu alaikum badu lokal konton al token dol nal konton kendol nal badima la jada malem e radio spain banko kam sal sato nyin kono bi general karotili tang anin kilon la nginang sama kono 2022 to a continue kibaro la mbeta men la kungol folali anin ma kilon men karang angle count men be den point la kibaro because bi kata kunu standard man fenjije men fintita namanke KMC la kuonyen te kabrin kunun ko suto men fintida men liktanu comme Ministry of Lands ye kobina ye settle ke comme Commission of Inquiry la nying problème men sort la jenu bay be kiskisro dar la kabrin 2018 fo kana bula san bay kiskisro men kala jet yo say nga continue kibar kum folol men fintida point is ba wala mo ko Gambia ye leverage samana pour fengol remember ko sana fengol o China banko kam ko China o Gambia ye men use wala mu diplomacy comme tata banku nim banku tema hormone bunya kono comme diplomacy yole use pour na Agric fengol ten comme sene fengol men hani bi China be balan nim pour ye export kata China banko kan pour kate wafije ko ye say leverage comme yole fo ko nyinto comme neo moitron e be sonan ro nyini kanjeto fo sinaje ko sa o fengol men iman song kata ke wafi China si sotno nyame banko e o leverage le ke na Agric productol nyinto so ka continue Senegal o Gambia ka funyambe tema Senegal ne Gambia comme la kia même si Gambia banko kan jairo ke ko barola ko anin fana kumandi ko kumfaya anin fana kana ka timmandro ke ko la membe ko maintenance o Cairo wala ko Cairo ta ko de la ay bitia Trust Bank ol fana ko do di na radio and television service wala GRTS min dara fu dala so wuli keme lulu pour fana is la faro keno comme ka Afcon eventol men football eventol be kikan Cameroon Africa Cup of Nation fo ila coverage o me ya sang so fa ma ko no nyame yo chawme ko so bita ko droko wala babulu ko ne ya afon la afon barama because muneke da paytal num pour ka bori police la amutole ka men attempt to flee from arrest GRA ol fanna project o men ay ka fu dollar contract comme management o ina karola olem ko training dati santeng pour la staff o la dokulal UDP yin bambandi ko be larne babake ko Supreme Court pour la petition o nyina court nyambay forest comme o fana ikase do ko sabatindino do ku jama do Gambia banko kan nata ko dol bije wol stop ta membe tama kan jet so ginal mo kibarol te men finta standard point standard men finta kilinda malawte ngindo say nga men karan membe denning Gambia employ ke leverage la pour Agric products ol Gambia la sana fengol pour China banko ke stano je nyame ka wafi je Gambia na menke wala mo ye diplomacy wala ta pour kanyim fengol e be la ko to botono la nyame pour sita China banko se song pour ye wafi je bare mbe tem moment of fenjama be ye buka song na sena fengol China buka song ye dung ila banko kan kata wafi je men sa fe wala ismaila songo ngana dung ci baro nyum fa kon te ala jarama e radio spain banko kan memba karan kan iko nyin kuma kan bota mole bulu me kalam tan nyina point ye men dante ko Gambia no la na agricultural product wala sena fengol men ke sene ko buka song ke samba people republic of China wala China banko kan ka continue hanbi ko yin bota mole ya men kibaro me adie aman la fi moyalo ka men anonymous sources comme men abe do ko la shipping line ol to comme kulung men ka do ko ke ka kulung la ko le topoto kulung men ka fengol yorona banku nim banku tema nyin kewbe do kula wol to ko ayin kuma kango nyin men nyin ka faten nyin product ko ten a confirm le ko ati ko kilon le beje China man song Gambia la fengo do la men pour ste wafi jeto itan to ko fanlan to the sources come I itan the sources so in ko he had informed a person working at the Ministry of Agriculture come an infanan ay kalamtan droge mo fana ya kalamtan membe do kola ministry bunda mem marta na seno bunda la an infana the person responded that this has been an issue coming afane men fo wala mu ngina mu ko nyinde membe laring na Gambia la nyen sena fengo dol ka continue hanbi ko memo deputy permanent secretary normalanko ministry bunda me marra safaro ko la ning ka fengol deda denkra men ka fo industry aning regional integration ko men na ma fangala pour molla du nyokono nyamen ko men banku nim banku halma de anim fanan employment wala doku soto nyin Gambia banku kam anim fanan denkra koton to memu apply jameti kabring ya contact pour ay diamu nyin ko la même fois ko silol yeltal membe ko diplomatic channels comme yewol londi pour munna nyin ko nyinna membe denni keni sol la balang nyin fengo dol la pour yete la banku kan nyam ay même fo wala nginti ka ko janning be fengol tala Gambia la sena fengol kuruke samba China banko kan ko nyimukulati China solata ila nyaton kol solta ko la men nyanta keta ke itandila men be denni o senefe on nyinna kola janning e be sonna priority la bankoka e ko nyin permanent secretary no malan ko jamme ay men dande ko China ina na chance de promuna e bankol men be yirwa kan ko sinana duty bondi kodol kam men be ko duty ga mena waive the duty on food products comme si cold sone and demande ni nata nyim fengol men ka doku men be ko domor fengol lewti bankol men be develop ka yo tale yo sone andi wo bankol anin fana ko ministry me mata na domor ko la kanin domor la tanko nala kallanke aw nyaton ko li ka men kuma FSQA ol fana yela do ko ke la pro do ko men be danne on fengol la kena be sol fengol men na pro sinana na si kino kena banko kan ita wa fi yo do ko bekele assessment o nyin o domor la karola pro ila safety quality yo bedala fo pareto ko la inata ki China Jumal yake Gambia la nyin kafo me ka fa FSQA na tende men la faro ko membe degree ko kan ko China ay la nyaton ko purukas sonta nyawo sonta wala le anin nyim fen ko tangol men keso wala ka nafa soto pour akakeno domoro men be ko tulol ten iska ke tulol ten fen ko don la ko bari o product sifal while natna tio blandi wol kono bari tiota imansong la hanibi mbe tembo men do bari ni gafmena si sems products isonta o dollale anin nyaw pour mo isos kino China banko kan pour sta wafinoje innat na itan to memo permanent secretary no malankoti comme ministry flow ni na karola men be ko ministry men matra foreign affairs la comme his ministry in permanent secretary member ministry of foreign affairs comme will engage comme ay même fois ko ñinu ebe Chinese oli ni be kachalale men be sir Gambia banko kay la embassy ni ko in order proof nana ñin quota ba topoto la ñamen ko mesna fen betiande ni nata Gambia senelal la Carola ani fana Gambia mumeo pe comme membe ko ñin domor sifal men ko safaro na senefengol men si fintin no kate wafi banko kam dingira membe ko China ko be ñin ko kacalale ni Chinese la embassy jumal wala ministry bunda men fana marra banko la kola bantala banko kan ni Gambia di on membe sirim bantala wol fana be dakela ñin kokon natna tente ay même fa ko wala ñin ko Gambia anin China ko ñin Gambia ni China kafnyo ya bala soto kabrisa fo falindro ke man sakundala ako Chinese la man sakundana to la faro ke kafmena provincial trade regime ko yo la fale yo kono fandi ni Gambia tema ni fana ko this part comme ñin natna ke karalte men ay sona ndroge comme niagibi sona ndrole mo membota dunia bela kafo men be marlin safaro la ñim ko ñim botol to ñim flexibility comme pour ko sona androke Gambia e ke kumandi la acro WTO comme fanan ka song monna bankol men be yirwa kan anim fanan niaji be a in position comme fangol be bulu comme ka sitara position do damen se diro ke ñim kola men be ko lem provincial to less developed countries comme men be situation sifato sinana China sinana ka wo makoro keno ma fangol la projet la fangol ta se wafino China nyame bankol men less developed comme men man develop jamme ade permanent secretary nyim anyim fuka ko Chinese la man sakunda ye lafaro ke fanan o safaro Kenya lega mena provincial study Gambia ko men nina tajibo ma fawon la men sing product wafino ko Gambia bari it is not only among Gambia yadi Gambia bara among Gambia da mati membe na faso to kanyin provincial treatment o nyin to nyin kambe ngomen sortete ma bari ako bankol men be ko Senegal wol fanambe nafa soto kan nyin treatment kilon nyin to la comme Gambia men sortete na la faro ke fana ko Gambia ye kanindro ke fana pour mon na song ka fengol fintindi men be ko productol sene fengol that have potential men water isembo water bake ni ajibe bete ata na banko kaje ko se fintindi such as men be ko tio anin nyew anin kasiun kulonyen anin fana nyin kese fengol kotangol temen fana ke keno loti la sales product comme fatonyin men ka foten anin fana that we think ko ya miracle o ya jikko have potential nyin mu fenalti ina fa warra baba ke la pour que ifintindi Gambia banko kan kesamba banko tan ka pour Gambia o molse ko men ko do ko se ko do soto je ka continue ko jamme min dante wala ngide the list was prepared the list on in dale it nyin kafo nyi memo FSQ80 komen ening do kotamol men be da be kunni nyin ko kono komen nyin as nyin kafo to len kafo FSQA is the competent nyimu dinkralti men nyaton kollel men ka jeko ka certain ka lon men ka itan droge kula men be ko quality fengola betiala ani men be ko domoro men ya doku ani fana food related product men fengol men ke domoro ti ol be pour ka ta ka fintindi ani fana Gambia banko e bantla ani ka dundi banko e bantla ngin yin dedale femmen ani fana to la doku wala mo inte doku men ila nyaton ko la doku mo damalti pour ka nyin doku sivak e wala mo FSQ8 katante la faro ke men ko that this is the list that this list coming la faro ke men ko nyin list on was sent ya ki China bank ko kan pro se jabina men ko bot that list on was long ko list on siata bakele katu ko nyaji be ni request on amanke ko ma bota Gambia da male banko ka bota banku jamal ka men fanambe ka men command developing countries men fanambe yirwale koto e mayirwa follow ba demand manka ko we have done this yenke non kabrin 2018 saw kono anim fana inatna murundi ke kota ke true in kafo me ka fata FSQ e wol fana na murundi ministry bonda samma akili anim fana in kafo fana FSQ e wol fana na ka murundi kota ke they also send it through inata kinyale wolem diplomatic channel onyen in deputy permanent secretary jami ay meitan di ko that Chinese authority Chinese la nyaten ko inatna jibero ke ko kota ke anim fana menke it send kuma kangol le kiena nginen karol membe denning nyim product wala ko men fengol men ya listo kieten ko men ibe nyaadile ko men mum fennel moti fo ko men the whole idea ko men ko be menton pour il aftalo na nyim sene fengol ten fo tanko be balla bam pour hadama de la ka domo fo hada madon be tankal ba ni adama and those answers no wo jabiro le ol tala ya dila fo pareta ya resubmit wala ya murni kan ko ke to len chani so le nyatan ko la Gambia yo kel kabire kanin wala damaro le men ye liste ka continue ko kanin to anim fana to la kanro menti fo wala mu tio easier ko be len control ko tio hanibi wode e mangsong wala ko la folo pour ka bondi Gambia banko kan ka samba China because même problème odi China ka tiodo ko bakele o yatina ko mamira asikeno atakeno bali ala because mo ko kurne you can predict it but it's at least it's if domanen tanole hanatra buka beta bari to tano ko kabri yim fongo ntela jero do ko men analyze ko nyin kon after that kabri be botala in submission ko kabri len kaytol ki membe ko jabiro la karola ye kanindro ke men ko andi sent supplementary na murna ne koteke ye ngin kardol fanan kela koteke men ko Ministry of Trade Ministry bonna mata safarola ko men wol sante be do ko ke kanna pour kaje ko nyin kafo membe ko FSQA men marle nyin kola anim fana yedaro ke fengol le membe ko jabiro la karola pour kaje ko sinana ye mem murundi nyin Chinese authority kan ya samba nyaadi le wolum diplomatic channels bankunim bankute makambe o men ka soto jeto November karo kono serum anim fana we are waiting coming awaiting their response hanbi be sirne be baton kan nyin kol ay men la fa ko kan deputy permanent secretary jame ay nyin danke ne andi ko dat ay to la ministry be continue la pour kaje ko kabula nyin ko no ka membe ko nyin ene diplomatic channel wolum bankunim bankute ma kambe on be tema while working according binado ko kelam komen niaji be bankol ka nyo kanyo engagement lo ni nata China la embassy la Carole ba kila world of Gambia Bangkok in order to remedy purusinaje ko nyin situation o nyin kobe al halomento sinana atembendino nyame badon so la baraka anal badi ma la jadama radio Spain Bangkok salsato kono me morana nyato urara ma fon la kanaki baraka don sambala so anal badi ma la jadama lem radio Spain Bangkok salsato nyin kono